Hi everyone, in this video, I'm going to be talking about my experience as a background actor for the Don't Look Up movie that is right now on Netflix. This movie has an amazing cast. Meryl Streep is in it, Jonah Hill, Ariana Grande, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, and a lot more. But in this video, I'm only going to talk about my own experience, how I got this experience in the first place, the filming day, and then how much I got paid for this experience or opportunity. Okay, so this was back in 2020 when I saw this call on Facebook for background actors to appear in this Netflix movie. I believe they posted it on all kind of social media, even the newspaper and TV. And it was directed by Adam McKay, and I thought it was interesting because I saw the shorts and really liked it. And I thought I have time right now to, experience something new that I've never done before. So I signed up for it and submitted a headshot and also a full body shot, and then fill out a bunch of information about myself and submitted it, and that's it. I didn't think much of it, and I mean, weeks went by. I didn't hear anything until I think a month or two later, I got an email saying that if I am available for this date, please confirm so you can appear in these scenes with Rob Morgan, and there is another actor that I don't remember his name. Basically, what I had to do was to go through a COVID session. I forgot. It was some sort of like meeting or course where they basically went through what we need to do for COVID. So we're not allowed to interact with anybody. We have to keep like 6 feet of distance or whatever. And they provided a mask and face shield during the whole day, and even COVID test. So they did COVID test during the day of, and also COVID testing a few days before, and they pay us for that. I think they pay me like $100 to get the COVID test at their place. After that, there were constant communication about the date. They have to push it back a week or two because of the weathers and stuff. And they send information about dress code, what kind of clothes I need to bring. They actually have people that dress us up, but it was just easier if we have already the clothes to match the scenes. So I believe the scenes that I was supposed to be in was as a DC office worker or New York City pedestrian. And then they also ask if we have a car. If we do have a car, then we can appear in an additional scenes. It was a set of scenes with Rob Morgan basically walking in the rain towards the NASA office. And then I'm gonna talk more about that scenes because that was horrible. Anyway, and then they told us that we have to bring 2 set of clothes as a office worker and also makeup. So I don't usually do makeup. I asked them if it was fine to not wear any makeup, and they said it's all right not to wear makeup. So that was good. And then I just brought whatever I had in my wardrobe that resembled some sort of like office worker. Okay, so that was it. And then I did my COVID test a few days before, got $100 for that COVID test for free, and then just waited for the day. Okay. So the day came and I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning. I drove to the place because they said that we have to be there at like 6 a.m. in the morning or something like that. So I arrived around 5 something, parked my car, and then I went to the registration, and they gave me some sort of like background actor badge for the Don't Look Up movie. And then they fed us breakfast. It was a pretty good breakfast, actually. And then we waited in the NASA office, second floor or whatever, and then just waited for them to call us for the, wardrobe testing or something. And then they have people that tell you what you should use. So I showed them what I had, and then they were like, "All right, okay, this is fine, but we have something better for you." So then I was given like a skirt or something, and then a blazer or something. I forgot. But that was it. And then I just waited there in the waiting room, waiting for them to call us for the scenes. All right, so then I think they call us for the driving scenes. That was basically the setup where Rob Morgan was walking in the rain towards the NASA office. And that scenes in the movie was just a few seconds, but it took around like 5 freaking hours to shoot. Okay, I don't know what happened. I probably drank too much water, and it was also cold, and I was not prepared at all for that scenes. I didn't expect it to be that long. Um, uh, Basically, I got in my car and I noticed that I only have around 3 bar of gas. Like it wasn't that much, and I was expecting it to not last that long anyway. It was just a scenes where we have to loop around a block, and that's it. We spent so many hours there doing the same thing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know. I forgot what time it was, but I was really gonna pee myself in the car. Literally saw a freaking water bottle, and I was gonna pick it up and just pee there because I didn't want it to be that guy that ruined the scenes. So I had to ask one of the assistant they were directing us, and I was like, "How much longer are we gonna be done with this?" And then she was like, "30 more minutes." So I was like, I'm gonna hold on for another 30 minutes and see what's gonna happen. Okay, so 30 minutes later, and they were still going, and it was not gonna end. Okay, so I was like, hey, can I get out of this scenes real quick and run to the restroom, please? Because it's really bad. So we waited until they were like changing lenses or something like that to do it. So that was another like extra 30 minutes or so. So after that, I pull out my car real quick, got it out of the shot, and then ran to the NASA office, and then found the restroom, went pee, and then came right back out. And after another scenes, I went back in and did the same thing over and over again, basically looping around the block and going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in the car. We started around 7 a.m. or so, actually 8 a.m. maybe, and we finished around 2 p.m. for that scenes. So yeah, I was quite hungry when we were done. They fed us breakfast in the morning, but that was not enough for so many hours. Um, so afterwards, they gave us lunch. Great. So I had lunch at around 3, and then just waited in the waiting area for the next scenes. So they had a bunch of other people filming the actual DC office scenes that I was supposed to be in, but I didn't make it. A lot of us did not make it. And then there were like another scenes, and they started to choose people. There were like 50 people there, and not everyone made it to like certain scenes. So I was pretty disappointed because I thought we will be in all these different scenes, but that's not reality. So anyway, so we waited, and I was thinking, well, that was it. The back and forth in the car was it. So, and then one of the assistant background actor came and started picking out, different people. And then she pointed at me, and I was like, great, I'm going to be in one of the scenes. And that was the control room engineer scenes where we were going to be in a scenes launching a rocket to save Earth or something like that. After they selected us for these scenes, we had to go back to the costume place and like see if it was all right, the costume that we had. And I think I did not change. Actually, I was in the same clothes throughout the whole day. Actually, did I change? I don't quite remember. But basically, for this scenes, it was already in the evening. I think it was 5 or 6 o'clock already, and we went to another floor, and then we waited until I think Adam McKay was filming another scenes, and we just waited until he was ready. Then he went to the room where we were gonna shoot that NASA launch of the rocket to save Earth or whatever. And so they have all this, monitor set up with a screen. You can't actually do anything. I think they did CGI, maybe not. It was just a screen with a bunch of information about, the launch, which I don't quite understand. Well, they had the camera like right behind me or something like that. Because when I turned, I was able to like literally see the lens. So I thought, oh, maybe I can make it. I don't know, but let's see. So Adam McKay was there directing with a megaphone or something, and I have hearing problems, so I couldn't hear anything he said. It was 4 different scenes that we were gonna shoot, like back to back to back, and it was something about, oh yeah, the rocket, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna spoil it, but anyway, so I was like, all right, I think I just have to pretend I'm one of those engineers saving Earth by launching a rocket. So that's what I did. And there were a scenes where we were supposed to look back, and that's an opportunity that I missed to show my face. So in the scenes, I never show my face, and you can only see my back, and that's it. Actually, that could have been anyone. Anyway, it was I was there from like 5:30 to like 7 or 8 o'clock, and they gave us breakfast, lunch, and I don't remember if they gave us dinner. I don't think so. And then I got paid around $400 for that one day of shooting. I'm not counting going to get that COVID test a few days before because that was minimal, but I mean, that wasn't bad for the experience that I got. It was very fun. I saw Rob Morgan and the other actor that I forgot his name, and that's it. I was not able to see anybody else. They actually sent me another email and a bunch of other people about a scenes with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence. But then that was gonna be in January, and I was not in Boston during that day of shooting, so I missed that. But anyway, it was a lot of fun, and I would love to do it again. Okay, all I'm gonna say is that I almost freaking pee my pants filming that scenes, the setup scenes where Rob Morgan is walking to the NASA office, and that's it. My car didn't even appear in that scenes. That scenes took forever. Anyway, that was it, and I hope you learned something out of this. But basically, if you are interested in being a background actor, you have to follow, different kind of Facebook group around your community related to filmmaking. If you're in Boston, Atlanta, LA, is way easier to get an opportunity to appear in a TV series or movie because they're constantly filming and they have studios there. Anyway, this is all for this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one.